How's it going? There's my vlog for like the 22nd or something. That hum in the background, that's my water fountain. I think I like that hum. I don't, it's too loud. I think I'm gonna put that thing outside or something. Somebody should make those without the hum. Seems like there should be a way, like you could insulate the thing behind something. Anyways, yeah, I like was working yesterday until like 12:30 at night, and I was up since like 10. Yeah, so I was going like 14 hours straight, moving around, which made me tired. And so I had a shower and like my whole skin was like burning all over because I don't know, I think a bunch of like the fiberglass from my light that I haven't installed yet got all over me when I was, and then got over something all over me when I was, and brought it up from the basement. Um, uh, so I like was exhausted, dude. Like physically, I was exhausted, and so I started watching uh, Fast and Furious and 10 because I have Amazon Prime, and because I hadn't watched a movie by myself with my TV out here in the living room since I bought the TV. I don't know, for like a couple years or whatever, and so I have a sound bar on my couch there, and like the sound came off, and then I fixed it. I was watching, and I was just too tired to keep watching the movie, so I just fell asleep. I went in my room, fell asleep. So yesterday, I found this like 50-foot HDMI cable I actually already even had open port on my studio. So I plugged it into the port, and then I threaded it all the way up until all the way up till there. You can see it hanging off the ceiling. Took it off the wall, threaded it there, because in the corner there, I'm gonna put my camera so I can film myself kicking my Bob dummy for Alpha Force Martial Arts. You can even see my belts are in the other room. I'm gonna go from rainbow, white, all the way up through the gamut belts. But oh, and there's my soundbar. So, anyways, I was like, I think the soundbar was only worked for like half hour. I was watching Hobbs and Shaw yesterday at the beginning, and then the soundbar broke, and I was like, oh, what, Fast 10? And so I was watching. I was like really into it, dude. But then I just couldn't watch anymore because I fell asleep. So, anyways, I got up this morning. And that's why my lights are off. I'm gonna watch it. I'm watching Fast 10, dude. What? Just 100% watching it. Not working on a computer. Not moving around. I'm just watching it like a film connoisseur. And I just saw the beginning where they blew up Rome. It's freaking awesome, dude. So, and I'm gonna finish Hobbs and Shaw. And I don't know, maybe if there's another action. No, I won't get into that much. But so yesterday, yeah, as you can see, my it's all fucked, and there's still crap up there. So I was just busting nuts all day long yesterday. I was really tired in the beginning. I was exhausted, probably moving kind of slowly. It took me a little while to get going. Got an energy drink, smoking reefer. But because half of the work is sitting around thinking, where am I gonna put what? I put up all of the rest of my wall, clear acrylic wall uh, shelves. Like there's two up there, right there. I just have them all over. I put four up, the two of those little ones, and then two of the big ones the other day, and I liked them, so I bought double more. So then I had four. So I put up eight yesterday, eight more. So there's like 12 that I put up over the last couple of days, and then six, and then four more of those blacks. So I put up like 16. I think it was six of the blacks. So I put up 18s in the last couple of days. But because I'm gonna have every single place around here covered, and even like mirror. I think in between all of my little pots, those suckers, I have like 20 of those or something, 30 of those on the ceiling on the corner behind my refrigerator. And in between them, I'm gonna cut out with my little cutter in the plastic acrylic, whatever, mirrors, sizes that are perfect, stick them in there. And that's where the the bearded dragon cage is going to be, where his bearded dragon is going to be able to walk all the way to here. Whatever the time I have to put chicken wire around there to protect it, and so the little guy can come in here and hang out, because all the animals can hang out with each other. The ferret's can hang out right next to the rodent there. The rodent can hang out next to the bird there. Those birds can fly freely all over. The bearded dragon can walk all the way over there and hang out with the ferrets. And then in my bedroom, the green iguana can hang out right next to the ferrets. So the ferrets can hang out. So all the animals can be inside of their cages, hanging out literally right next to each other. Nothing connecting them. And the ferrets can be hanging out with everybody. So, what else did I do? I was just busy all day. I was busy all day. I can't think of other stuff. The threading of that took a while. There are a bunch of things going through my room. But yeah, I didn't even have time to finish organizing my room. I did cleaning. Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to watch this motherfucking movie, dude. And just smoke weed. I'm running out of weed, so I don't know if I'm going to get more. I don't have any more money. I was supposed to, at 10 o'clock this morning, I was supposed to go into the credit union to consolidate all of my my credit cards. I have 4 credit cards, and they're all like getting maxed. Maxed out at 11,000 on my credit Wells Fargo. Maxed out at more than 7,000 on my Amazon. I'm actually not maxed out on the one that I got my car stereo. I got a 1,000-watt car stereo for my Impreza last year before I had to sell the Impreza. I had it for a week. I owe $1,700 on that, but that's a 33% card, and I can't owe money on that when I have to start paying interest, because they charge you even more. They fuck you. But I don't think it was in a year and a half they gave me. So I think I have like another 6 months, so I could spend money on that. And then I got advance. I have $400 in there. So to go to the credit union to get the 8.4%. But my mom said she was calling me all morning. I didn't hear her, so I called her. My alarm was going off all morning, like a bunch of times, like 6 times, and I just kept turning it off. And then after like the 6th time, after it going off for like a half hour, I finally remembered that I was supposed to go to the credit union this morning. So I called my mom, and it was like 9:45, and we had the appointment at 10. She's like, I was trying to call you. I was like, I didn't hear you calling me. And she's like, should we cancel? And I'm like, well, yeah, because I'm supposed to show up there with information about my cards, how much interest I'm paying. It's like 23% on the other ones. 18 or something again. I didn't have the chance. I didn't have the time to go look. I haven't had the time to go do any of that paperwork stuff at all, because I have to like clean my apartment, clean off the table there, you know. And so I'm just frantically trying to keep up. Yeah. So after I see this movie, I'm going to, if I run out of weed, man, like, I guess I could use that cash that I got the advance. I got $400 to buy more weed. Because I am going to eventually quit smoking weed, you know, but because I need my brain. It's like not only do I need my lungs, well, not only can I not afford it, and it makes it so that I can't find stuff, and I have to be able to find stuff. I'm going to be riding my bike, but actually I can't be doing that until I get insurance. I'm not going to go outside and ride my bike until I get insurance. So maybe my money will get better if I get a roommate and I get that 8.3. I can take a look at what's going on. Maybe I can get an insurance that's good enough for me. But if I'm gonna go riding and stuff and running or whatever and be on the go, I need to be organized. And if I'm as high as I am, it adds too much time to my day just trying to find my stuff. But the other reason is my lungs can't handle it if I'm in shape. The other reason is, um, I'm going to be starting off my whole process at the rock bottom physically, like really slow. Mile time, running a mile in like 20 minutes on my regular road bike. A 20 kilometer time trial will take me about, I don't know, I can't remember what time converts to speed, but I'll be going like 17 miles an hour. Um, but not only will I be at the bottom physically, I'll be at the bottom mentally because my brain, like my memory is not there. And if I'm gonna get going with the history, I want to get really good at 0 to 2000, and so that means 200 decades where I have to at least remember a couple of things. And sorry, but that just ain't gonna happen if I'm smoking weed on the cast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clear out my brain. So plus, I'll stop if I stop smoking weed. I'll stop with the yawning like this and get back in shape. So then plus save money. So, but the thing is, I don't think I'll want to be doing that anytime soon because you ease into it. So I might be pressurized to get more weed. So, but anyways, I'll run out tomorrow. So anyways, I'm gonna get going. I was thinking about getting an energy drink over at the store today. Um, Maybe I will after if I get bored. See, because I'm not the kind of person who can sit through a movie either. Because I've accustomed myself. I've fused my brain into habituating myself to work all the time, like on my website. And so sitting down and watching like a movie is like after about 30 seconds, so I'm like, what am I doing just sitting here? And so, but this movie is good. I'm into it, and so I'm gonna smoke a bunch of weed. Plus, I'm not even working on my website anymore. Anyway, I mean, actually, I'm gonna do the law code. I think I could do the law code within a month. No, I can't. I could do the law code within a month if I was working on it all day long. Yeah, maybe I could do the law code within 3 months. We'll see. I don't know. Or maybe faster. Who knows? Yeah, I'm not going to do anything on my website until I'm done with the law code. It's just a law code because it's such easy work, and I want to do easy work as I'm starting because I'm going to be tired. And it's also super important because I want to get it up there in a point where I can read it. I want to read the entire law code because my computer can read fast, and my computer read 8,800 pages, the entire book, because I have it on my website, of Decline and Fall of Roman Empire to me, cover to cover, in like 5 days or something, a couple of months ago. And then last month or whatever, I did on Audible, cover to cover, the book. So I bet you I could do if I'm listening to it when I'm like working on the website at night while I go to sleep. 2 hours a day. Try to do 2 hours a day on the law code. I could probably or get it converted into text to speech, converted to an MP3. Listen to it on the phone. Yeah, realistically, within a day, a couple of days, or a week, or whatever, the entire U.S. law code. And you're not going to memorize all of it, but you're going to know what's in it. That's the important part. It's basically the equivalent of growing up in a situation, that has a lot of import with you, somebody you weren't involved in the adult conversations, but you grew up in a cult that or whatever in a certain situation. You're going to be that, and it's going to be ingrained in you. Same thing if you listen to a book, even if you're not paying attention, you're doing it, not hearing it, you're going to know what's in the book. Like I did the entire Mahabharata once, and I know what the Mahabharata consists of. I know that they repeat the same stories over and over again just to make the book really big. Like instead of referring to it, they just tell the story again. And it's just stories of people, battles, and all this stuff. I mean, I know what it consists of. And the same thing. So I want to have that experience with the law code, because, and I want to know how long it is too. I want to know how many pages it is. Nobody knows that. Not even the government. You know what I mean? So, somebody give me money, goddammit. So yeah, I'm gonna money. I got 64 hits yesterday, so that's cool. I told my mom I'm gonna get more and more popular once I start to have more an interesting life. You know, my mom's pissed off me because I'm just sitting around all the time. That could be a reason nobody wants to hook me up with money. So if I live a regular life and then I stream with Twitch and I have membership, maybe I could make money, get a little bit out of debt. Eventually, one of these days, buy a mountain bike, gravel bike, car, show up at a race, be like a human. You know what I mean? Like a normal human. Be part of society. So anyways, I'm going to watch the rest of this movie and maybe even finish Hobbs and Shaw, because this is an 80-inch TV. I saw a couple of movies with my mom before, and I love this like sound bar. I was watching it. The sound bar works great at night, like with the sound curfew. I can still listen to what they're saying, because I was walking around the apartment and you can barely even hear it. It points right at me, so there's no way the neighbor's gonna hear that. And so you can watch TV without earphones at night. Because that was a great discovery I made last night. But then during the day, you can have more noise, and it's actually a great soundbar. So it's great. I'm experiencing my house like a movie theater for the first time. I can't even remember if I saw a movie before when I first got the TV. So, anyways, and I might get an energy drink. Maybe I'll get some sweet tarts because I'm partying and smoke a bunch of weed. So, anyways, and then as soon as I'm done with the movie, I'm gonna just bunch my ass because maybe I need a physical rest. Anyway, I need to get 7 more 2.5 gallon containers. I found that I could put all these containers around, so it's great news for me for storage. And I keep going. I cleaned them out, and every time I go there, I make sure to see if they have them, because I tried to do this before and then I forgot, and then you try to get it, and then you remember and you go there, but then you cleaned them out, and so you can't get them. So I need 7 more. They're like $15 each, but I need them. But I have to sew up my. I have to clean my room, still organize my room. Then I have to clean my room, vacuum clean. Then I have to sew on 4 big patches of glowing neon green shag rug on my floor, because we took that off months ago because my ferrets had been pooping and peeing all over it. And then I have to install a coat rack on my deck out there that I bought. I think it's in the basement. And clean this whole area. Take everything off there, organize it, throw in the stuff. Yeah, and hopefully all today, and even if it goes into the night and in the morning, just until I pass out. So hopefully, and then as soon as I get this place in a situation where I can take a picture of, and then today I get all my stuff in the mail. I get 12 more sticky hooks, so I can put them all over the wall. I have all these places I need them to put them, so I can hang my stuff. 2 more canisters of Gorilla Glue. One of them I'll use immediately on the rest of my ceiling mirror, so then I could then attach those, because I don't get the ceiling hooks, so I could attach those at that point. But that's all in my room, you know what I mean? So like I don't have to do that. That comes after I put the ad up for a roommate. And then if somebody wants to look at the room, I'll just take the stuff out and put it in my room. But I'll use it as a storage until then. So that'll open up the possibilities to do that. And I have the chicken wire, and so I get a bunch and some more things that I needed for construction, more Velcro, and then I even bought glowing rug, because I told my mom, because she's been freaking out about the floor. Ferrets like to pee literally everywhere, which buckles up my wood floor and makes it nasty and deforms it. And so I was like, hey, how about if I just put like glow rug? I wanted to get shag rug, but I couldn't find it. What if I get, or glow shag rug? How about I get glow rug all over the floor. And she's like, no, because she disagrees with me on literally everything. She drives me fucking crazy. So I'm like, all right. And then she disagrees with me vehemently. No, no, no. So, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to put glow rug because it's the best idea ever. So I got this like circle vortex that it looks like a bunch of stars turning into like a circle tube vortex. And the whole tube is yellow and glows. And it's like it's like a 6 by 7 foot tube or whatever. Put that over there because that's where they pee all the time. And see, because it's glow rug, it's blue light activated, and so I turn on my blue lights, which I have everywhere, all over here. So then it makes the rug glow, and then I got another one, another glow rug. These are like $60. I've been blowing all my money. This is on a credit card that I only cracked into a couple weeks ago that has $2,000. So I haven't blown that money yet, but I got another one I'm gonna put over here. And if the glow rug, they come in like a week, but if the glow rugs, they look really good. And the thing is, you can take them off and then wash them in the machine, right? So as soon as the ferrets poop and pee all over it, the poop and pee never makes it to the floor. And then after like a week and it gets nasty, you just pick it up, shake it off, throw it in the machine. And then take it out and put it back on. There you go, rinse and repeat. I already have one over there that looks great. And yeah, my mom called me this morning. She's like, "Did you take the grate off of the potty chamber or whatever?" That's this big old thing. And my mom got it. The lady at the Humane Society gave it to us, and I filled it with ferret litter. But the ferrets go there and they dig like crazy, and then they just spewed the ferret litter list everywhere, like all over the floor. And so then I have to sweep it up and it gets dusty and it's bad for the floor. And it takes forever to sweep. You don't even get all of it up. And they do that every day. And I'm like, fuck that bullshit. So I put chicken wire on it. And so they can poop through and pee through the chicken wire onto it. Plus the thing's big enough to catch the water that falls down off my bike tires when I hang the bike whenever it's raining or snowing. It just goes into that thing. And then I can put a water bowl in the middle of it, so the ferrets do their thing with the water bowl. Because my mom, she's sabotaging my apartment. She bought me these 2 water bowls. She put one water bowl in the doorway because this old lady over at the Humane Society told her to. Of course, my mother believes everybody else 100 million times more than me. So because the old lady said, and the old lady doesn't even home ferrets, my mom put a water bowl over at the entrance door of the hallway of my room. So then, of course, the ferrets completely empty the water bowl. Puts water all over my floor and disfigures my floor, discolors my floor. So I put the water bowl inside that, and that completely fixed the problem. Because the ferrets, they go crazy with the water, but the water splashes into the ferret litter, which absorbs it, and then it dries up, and they do it again, and then so I did that with the other one too. There's another smaller bucket because they knocked it all out of the other bucket. So I put the chicken wire on top of that, and then I put a bowl inside of it. So that bowl is protected too. And so my mom called me this morning screaming at me that I had to remove the chicken wire. Remove the chicken wire, remove the chicken wire. And I explained it to her, and she's just screaming at me, not listening to me, to remove the chicken wire. Because she just has to disagree with me on literally 100%. Literally everything. Doesn't agree with me on anything. There's never been a single thing that she agreed with me. Only vehemently disagrees with me on everything. So, anyways, I have got my work cut out for me. Oh fuck! Did you hear that? Those are the goddamn mice. Oh fuck. Yeah, there's like a whole family of mice that lives in my apartment now because I have like ferret food. They splatter the ferret food all over the floor, and those are the mice are just feasting. And the mice are like geniuses. I always see them all the time. I look at them. I see the mice. And I busted out a mouse trap, but I haven't. They're too smart to jump in there. They don't have to. I put Parmesan cheese in there. Maybe I should put another cheese. But I wanted to capture one to put it into my cage because I could pet mice. But I think I'll just get a hamster. Hamsters are cuter anyway. But so I think I'm going to resort to, and I think I have them somewhere. Just have to find them. Mouse traps, the ones that kill the mice. The gooey stuff where they get stuck to it. Just throw the mice away. Otherwise, they'll multiply like crazy, and I'll have like 1,000,000 mice in here, and I'll get sick. Because like I opened up my cupboard for my bathroom, and it was just mouse shit everywhere under my sink in my bathroom. And then I looked in my cupboards over there, and even though there's no food or anything, mouse shit everywhere, all under my cupboard where I store my Tupperware. Even in my basement and where the cars are. I'm in the house. Where the cars are. My garage. I brought out my my little rodent. That little rodent cage. The whole thing was covered with mouse shit, and so there's even in the basement. And so, I mean, mice are smart and everything, and it sucks to see them, like, wiggle around and squeal as I pick the thing up, and they're squealing and wiggling, and I throw them in the trash, and it's like, whatever, dude, but I got to protect myself. Because I've got, like, itchy eye right now, you know, my whole body was itching yesterday. I have the ferrets. I'm always rubbing the ferrets up against my face. I've got birds. Way too many animals in here, man. I can't be having 50 mice running around. My bed is on the floor. They're probably running around and biting me as I sleep. I already get, like, that's a bug bite. I've got a bunch of spiders in here biting me on a regular basis. So it's like, I'm going to have to just straight up assassinate all of those mice. Sorry. I hope the PETA people don't call the FBI on me, the KGB. Anyways, I'm going to get back. Damn, talking 26 minutes, but there's a lot going on in my life, you know. So there's my little ferret. Heard me talking. Hey, little rascal. Hey, rascal. Did you like the mosh pit the other day with the 30 other ferrets? See, he still has his little thing he's painted from when he partied with the 50 other ferrets. Yeah, you like that, don't you? All right. So I'm gonna go and watch the movie, man. See, I'm enjoying life. Just let a half hour go by talking. I'm gonna watch a movie for like an hour and a half or whatever. Go get an energy drink, maybe even watch and finish the Hobbs and Shaw, and then I'm gonna bust my ass and organize in my house. Because if worst goes to worst or whatever, I'm not. Because I'm losing like $27 a day not having a roommate. But I still have that other expensive card to crack into, and then I get a roommate and that stuff. I think I deserve a little bit of a morning of a day to watch some movies. You know, other people do it. I watch the movie reviews. These people that watch movies, I know they're not working on their websites when they're watching those movies. Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Jans, Critical Drinker, Angry Joe. Who else? IGN Network, Mark Kermode. None of those guys are working on their websites when they're watching these movies. They're in the movie theaters. I know because they talk about it out there in the movie theaters. So if they can do it, I think it's human rights that I should be able to do it too. So anyways, talk to you tomorrow.